Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back again with another live show on the channel with his match review and the player ratings from yesterday's really dreadful performance down at Selhurst Park yesterday when we took on Crystal Palace, which we lost 2-0. I'm still really disappointed with that yesterday. I really am. Mason, how are you feeling after that yesterday still?
I've just watched the highlights because I couldn't get a chance to I couldn't look to get the game on, but for what I've seen, it was freaking shite.
It was really poor. It was, again, to me, that goes down with one of the worst away performances of the season as well.
I couldn't find a decent link, but I've
thinking at the times. Mike kept thinking in towards the end, but
why did you say the big breaking news?
Yes, I've heard it from David Ornstein in regards to Ashworth.
No, not that, man. He stopped one confirms he's admitted he wants to go in Liverpool.
Oh, interesting.
Sky Sports. And I guess I know what I see about Ashworth now.
Fair enough. But I've heard all the news in regards to Dan Ashworth. Yeah, I would say Dan Ashworth is definitely the definition of a snake.
Short man, it's short man syndrome. That's what he's got. He's got short man syndrome.
Anyway, guys, you know the drill. If you enjoyed tonight's show, hit the thumbs up. It keeps us up those search results. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you really enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. It just helps make the channel grow. And that bell notification will let you know whenever we are live and when a pre-recorded video does take place as well. So that will notify you what is upcoming. Feel free to donate if you want to do so. And if you want to become a member for just 99p, hit the join button and you'll be put to the next prize draw we do on the channel as well. 2 comments are coming in. Good evening, Brian. Evening. I mean, you have to laugh at what Ashworth and Radcliffe is doing. In that game last night was absolutely shite. Now, 1 shot on target. Well, it was actually 2 shots on target. 10 days off and we play like that. Dutch hooker added again. What Paul always says about Dubravka. The times when the ball keeps going through his legs or he gets beaten far too easily. And that was definitely the case, particularly for the second goal, in my opinion. Good evening, Bia, and good evening, Lawrence, as well. I mean, Mason, Eddie Howe goes with the same lineup that we did against Spurs. Can you understand it in a way why he decided to keep the same? Because of how well it really worked against Spurs, but unfortunately it just didn't work yesterday.
Yes. Obviously beating Tottenham 4-0. Obviously you're not going to change anything when you've beaten a team fighting for the Champions League and fighting to stay in the top 4. But yeah, I'm pleased we managed to get it over. I was pleased at the time when I seen the squad lineup. But yeah, it was kind of unexpected with the result last night. But yeah, I was pleased with the lineup.
Yeah, we were in a way as well. But unfortunately, we were just completely off our game, unfortunately. Palace completely dominated that game, unfortunately. Eze was quality for them. I thought Mateta, look at the way he had our defence on toast as well. I've got to say, I know you didn't score, but Jordan Ayew as well.
Hey, never
it wasn't a goal. It wasn't a goal, though. It wasn't a goal, but... But he did well for them in terms of their going at us. But
there you go. Who doubted? I've heard a few people who I know who come on. Yeah, I know she wasn't on it. I know Billy's on it. I know Billy doubted him. Sam doubted him. What happened last night?
Well, yes,
never gone.
A goal, Mason, though.
I know, but he played decent last night. Come on.
Well, he did.
I was laughing at the people who doubted him.
Well, a lot of them. What I think where Palace were really good as well to stop us as well was at the back. I thought they were very well organised at the back. The likes of Anderson as well. They were just so organised at the back, and look how they read us at times as well.
At least I'm not getting pelted at the moment. Thank fuck for that.
You never know, Mason.
I'm not getting pelted at the moment.
But yeah, I mean, the defense, Palace were well organised at the back as well, you've got to say. And it was hard. We couldn't break them down at times. We really, really struggled to break them down. But the way we were giving the ball away, Mason, at times, particularly on our one half, was unbelievable.
It was just disappointing. I mean, Palace were on another level compared to Newcastle, but I mean, some of the pass numbers just sloppy and just poor.
Only 3 players, I think, tried yesterday for me. Bruno, Anderson, Gordon. Well, sorry, 4. Isak. Isak was quite quiet a lot, but he was still trying for me. Only 4 players who really outstood for me yesterday. The rest were shocking. The rest were absolutely shocking.
And I had a dick in the chat last night saying that Bruno was fucking shite, but luckily enough, he's got
Well, yeah, I've just say I'm getting
up yours, you want that?
Yeah, just say would be the RC comments that have been coming in from you know who, and I've just decided enough was enough now. So, not to mention, I think one of the comments says Yaz was very personal, and stuff like that will not be tolerated on this channel, and it results in getting banned. And that is exactly what happened to one of the people that was watching yesterday. So, yeah, there you are. Anyway,
I just want to say you're negative all the time, and I got sick of it. That's why I left last night. You're negative. There was no need for your negativity, man. That's why I left Peter last night, because I got sick of him.
Well, we get to see that we don't criticise Bruno. Bruno was trying. I mean, the first goal, Mason. Look at how our centre backs are completely asleep in no man's land, and Bruno has to come all the way back to try and stop the man.
Exactly. It's just the fact is, it's one person whose fault it was. It's fucking Dubravka. He needs to go in the summer. I'm sick of him.
I think
the second goal in particularly, when I looked at it, I boiled.
Dubravka is now part of the Deadwood now, unfortunately. He's finished. And that's why I've named this title, The Deadwood Needs to Go from this side completely.
He boiled my piss when I seen that second goal.
And the fact is, this Deadwood now has been completely found out. They've tried to step in because of the injuries we've had. We didn't have a lot of injuries last season, so a lot of them barely got a chance of a sniff in. But now they've had that opportunity. Well, quite a few of those have. And they've been found out, and they need out of this side come the end of the season. All the players who are out of contract, goodbye. Players like Miggy, Longstaff, we need to start listening to offers for them now. In my opinion, we need to start listening to offers. Those players need to be off the books as well, unfortunately. They've taken as far as they can, and we need to start looking out. We need to start building and get better than them now for me.
Well, look at who we're getting as director of football.
Well, it's rumoured, nothing official, unfortunately, yet, but we'll wait and see.
But because for what I've seen, after Dougie Freeman, imagine if he does a bit of like an hour in the same league, but like a partnership with fucking Palace, sending all the shit to Palace and bringing some of their best players. I will laugh if he did that.
And yes, I will. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, Mason. Yeah.
Send all the shit to Palace and then get like bring Eze, Frank out to Newcastle, and Gay.
Bruno, and I didn't read Cobb Bryan's comment. And yes, I will criticise how we got it totally wrong last night. His substitutions, he didn't make them quick enough.
I've seen some people saying it's just 3-4-3. Shite. It's not working. Personally, he should have kept with. He should be keeping with his 4-3-3. It works better.
Yeah, I think we need to go back to that on Saturday. I think I would make changes in the back. I think I would bring Livramento if he's fully fit, or I would play Kraft at right back and have Burn and Share as the centre backs, or play Hall out left back.
No, what what it is. I would personally with who we're playing on Saturday. With who we're playing on Saturday, I would just keep this. I would keep this team unless there's any niggles and all that. But with obviously who's going to be up for Sheffield United, I mean, well, probably bring it up more than that. I'll probably bring it up.
Yeah.
But who it just all depends who. And I got to be up Man U last year, but.
Yeah, but yeah, absolutely. Bruno has carried this team at moments this season. He certainly has, Bia. Well, there you go. Mr. Utopian Delusion says, evening, gents. We are so up and down this season. I'm not sure what to make of it. I'm confident we will bounce back, but consistency is evading us. Yeah, I agree. I believe we will bounce back on Saturday. We've got to. We're playing on a team that is pretty much going to have the nail in the coffin for them in terms of going down back to the Championship next season for them. Dean Anderson might as well have had a deck chair out there. Yeah, he may as well have. It's a very aging squad, Pete. Yep. Dubravka, particularly, 35 years of age. Fabian Scher's 32, but he's still been fantastic for us this season. Byrne, 31 years old. At times could still do it. But Callum Wilson, 32 years of age, completely an injury prone now. Richie, 34 years of old. It's time he goes when his contract expires. Miggy's 30 years old now. That's another player we should be looking to offload now completely. Dummett, 32 years of age as well. Brian says there is a lot of people aging within that squad.
Which are
Pope, I know Pope's 32, but still a really good keeper. Good evening, Mr. Andrew. Hope you're well. Good evening, Gordon. Hope you are well. We have to win on Saturday. I don't care if Sheffield United get relegated after the match. They're down anyway. Yeah, absolutely. We need those points to get Premier League football. To get European football for next season.
Fact is, Brighton, we can officially relegate them on Saturday. We can officially relegate them on Saturday.
The start was if Sheffield United lose their next two games, that's them finished. They've lost to Man United, and if we beat them on Saturday, then that's them down for the remainder of the season. Hobble says, hello, my dearly friend. Good to see Hobble's in the chat as well. Anyway, second goal, Mason. I mean, the defendant's poor. It's a great one, too. Well, was that the first goal? But, but again, the defense is poor. But again, Dubravka, I mean, how many times are we going to concede goals with the ball going through his legs?
That's embarrassing with going through his legs. I mean, he should be doing a lot better. It's
a few times too many now for me. And Dubravka's finished. I really desperate. Hopefully, Pope gets in the side. Or we should be giving Karius a chance if he is leaving come the end of the season. Dubravka, I'm sorry, he's done. He's done for me. I'm sorry, Dubravka is finished. He's not the same keeper as he was. And that's another player we should be definitely needs to go. We can still get, I think we might not get a lot for him, but we can get something for him because he's still an international goalkeeper. But Dubravka...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, look at the Arsenal squad. It's full of 21 to 24-year-olds. It certainly is. Hello, fellas. Hope you're keeping well as well. Harbour, legs wide open. Well, yeah, absolutely it was. Again, he's done this far too many.
Brian's doing it the other way around, not that.
It's I know what he's on about, but still, how many times is Dubravka going to be beaten like that?
I know. But Brian and I might with their like.
We can get 5 million from a lower Premier League club or a Championship team for Dubravka, says Bia. Or a team from abroad would pay that. I think personally Dubravka may go abroad if he goes come the end of the season. But he is now part of the Deadwood, I'm afraid. And that is one of the players we need to offload come the end of the season. He's finished, yeah. He's been here a long time now. He's been here 6 years now, or just over 6 years now. He's not the same keeper now, unfortunately for me. And look how many goals we've conceded since he stepped in came back in when Pope got that injury. We've conceded far too many goals due to mistakes. You
And
can
he
also
could have
see
kept
the defence
going.
have, but he's made quite a lot of them as well. Oh, I think Mason's freezing there. What do you reckon of Eddie's comments after the match? First time I heard him talk negatively about the players. Again, he's now got to drill. Come the end of the season, Eddie now has to really, really sit down and think who needs out of this football club, because there's quite a few that need out. They are not good enough to play for this club anymore. Those players, this Deadwood, they are not good enough, and that's why they're called Deadwood for a reason. They need to leave when the season is finished. Their time is up. And if we want to become again, we need Deadwood out the side. And who did we put this down to as well previously? The past ownership. Silly contracts with stupid wages, and it's been hard to get rid of these players. Or we've given them, but we've also given them players like Dominic Ritchie extra 1-year contract extensions. Which we don't need to now. We need to be going away from that.
Well, had Lascelles a 1-year contract, and then the first game after that, he got injured straight away, so he's out for a year.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. 1-0 Man City, by the way.
Oh, yeah, Lewis has just popped up in the chat as well.
Copyright.
Look at Dubs in goal. He gave a goal away in 6 seconds. Yep, he did. I can't wait for Pope to come back. So can I.
Scored, by the way.
Man City, congratulations to Richie and past his heavy goods. Yes, I've seen that as well. This is who Bia would sell come the end of the season. So he's going for Dubs. He's got Dan Burn in there. Okay. Longstaff, yes. Wilson, yes. Richie, yes. Gillespie, yes. Dummett, yes. Hendrick, yes. Fraser, yes. Kraft, okay. See, I think Kraft's been a lot improved under Eddie Howe, but majority of those players that Bia's mentioned, I completely agree. Mason, you've got to agree that majority of those he's gone for, they have to be gone.
Most certainly do.
Yep. What about the Bruno 1 month? What do we make about what Fabrizio Romano tweeted about Bruno's release clause? It's only valid till a certain time now.
The fact is, some clubs will only have 2 weeks to trigger it because the window opens on June the 14th. So,
yeah, absolutely. Piss myself. Copyright. As I keep seeing people, this isn't the Ashley era anymore. We can't know the standards of our football club. We need to get Europe every season now. Otherwise, Howe is in trouble. Absolutely, yeah, Brian. Yep. We want to challenge for things now. And Howe's going to have to be a lot. He's now going to have to really be a bit stubborn to some players and said, right, it's time you look for a new club next season.
You forgot one player, but he's basically put the nail in the coffin about leaving. Hayden.
Yeah, Hayden's going to go as well.
He said he wants to stay. He said he wants to stay QPR.
Absolutely. Good evening, Mr. Fleming. You're well. The limit is he can't be swoop late. The club needs time for a replacement. Yep. Hi, Coffee. Hope you're well. Good evening, Mary. It's like standard, like Garassi is the window as well. Bruno also would be with Brazil at the Copa America whilst his release clause is active. Yeah, absolutely. And anyone with man flu, I've heard, I saw Antacid where was thinking a bit there with man flu when he was on TDL, but I hope you feel better soon, man. Hope you feel better soon. I'll fully agree. No more remember where we are. Talk. I am sick of hearing that. Absolutely. Good evening, Julie. Hope you are well as well. Right then, here's the big debate. Even though it probably wouldn't have changed the game, the penalty decision. Did they get this decision right, Mason, or do you think this was a penalty?
I don't think it was a penalty.
You don't think it was a penalty?
For when I had a look back, Will Hughes had around had his arm. Yeah, didn't touch him much of that in my views. You can call me a blind cunt if you want to. I felt like Longstaff fell down.
it's a tough one. A lot of people say it's a bit 50-50. Like the Longstaff goes down too easy, or Hughes actually grabs him and thingies him.
It looked a bit. It looked a
But
bit
I think
soft.
people are criticising Longstaff that he should have went for the target and he didn't.
I know, he should have.
And again, he was a passenger yesterday for me, and I don't know what else I could say about Longstaff
Just
anymore.
send him to Celtic, man, for fuck's sake. He'd be better. He'd be more shite out there.
Yep.
Good evening, Ian.
And again, Mary, can you get me a coffee? Got a cold? Oh, you're struggling as well. Ian, hope you get better soon, man. Great from the owners, in my opinion, on the Bruno deal. 1 month, pay up in full plus add-ons or get lost. If it Jota is a penalty, that's a penalty. It's like, but it's a technical foul, says Bia. Well, do you know what? Yeah, because Jota got away with a clear dive all day long, and they still give that. So, Brian thinks it wasn't a penalty. Okay. Longstaff just shit now. The penalty's a debate one. I mean, me and John said it on the watch along. It was a Stonewaller, but seeing it back, is it really a Stonewaller?
No.
Is there enough in there for a penalty? You must be from again. Great to see you again. A lot of people saying he goes down too easily. I mean, well, the second goal, Mason, look how he slipped.
Exactly.
See, people say this is a foul, but to me, he slips.
Nope. Lewis, if you're watching, second goal, slipped, not a freaking foul. Come on. Get your freaking glasses, son.
Oh, Andrew thinks it was a penalty. So there's a lot of debate going on here. That some things it was, some things it wasn't. I am still 50-50 on it. I haven't come to a conclusive decision on it yet. But it's a 50-50 one. I'm still not sure on that yet for myself. And Brian says, what the fuck? What's happened, Brian?
I know how Brian spilled the beans. I know how Brian spilled the beans. I'm interested, yeah.
Brian, have you been deleting Hobble's messages in the chat? Hey, Brian, what you been doing? If you go down to the woods today, what surprise do you get? A pen or a free kick, says Mary. Yeah, absolutely, Mary. If that happens on the break in midfield, it's a foul. Sometimes you do give them a foul for that. But the referee, Mason, was a crap yesterday. We've got to talk about the Gordon Buchan. I'm sorry, but look how he wins the ball.
Sorry, I didn't say it personally because it didn't come up with highlights, but I mean, the referee's shite, getting the shite now. Sick of it.
Oh, you haven't touched anything unless there's something glitchy been happening on. I wonder.
He's unhidden.
Hob's a good guy. He is. He does watch these party. He does tune into TDR as well. Let's talk about these away performances, man. What is going on? Too many times we've seen the same lethargic play. Don't know why. Our waveform's been poor this season. I think we've only won 4 games this season in the Premier League. Sheffield United, Aston Villa,
Man United.
Well, that was in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
We've not really won. We haven't won many away
Markham's?
games. Well, again, it was a cup. I'm thinking of the Premier League games. Forest.
Aye. Almost aye.
It was a penalty, but Longstaff was dog shit enough to defend him against the critics, but involvement in their second look away. He slips and gives the ball away. Never touched anything. That's fine now, Brian. It must be a glitch that's happened as well.
Lawrence just Fulham.
Yeah, Fulham as well. I think he accidentally. It must have been a glitch in the thing you saw. Sorry, Hobble, if you were timed out or you had your comments deleted.
It's Portland's cryptocurrency glitches.
Why we all know why you want Longstaff at Celtic, Mason. No, I was kicking you a really.
I wind up again.
that kind of beer with language in trouble. Oh, you got less than 24 hours to that show now, unfortunately. Don't the weeks just fly by? It's all I can say. The weeks just absolutely fly by. It's Northumberland sausage, okay then. Anyway, but this Saturday is big, Mason. We need that win. It doesn't. If we need football, we need to beat Sheffield United.
We most certainly do.
I mean, if we don't beat Sheffield United,
2-0.
I think Lewis just beat it to it, unfortunately.
Copyright.
Yep, unfortunately, then they do. Then we have Southgate Ball to look forward to. Yeah, unfortunately. Foden with a goal, says Lewis.
Copyright. But I'd be embarrassed in fact.
If we don't beat.
But I tell you on TV who's scoring, no. I'll tell you on TV who scored the equaliser against Chelsea.
Yes, he did, but he's not scoring against us, Mason.
Yes,
so
he
do
is.
not. Oh, yes, you better not predict Sheffield United to get a goal at St James's Park.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win anyways, but
stuff looking anywhere near Saturday copyright. BS says Southgate Ball. I prefer Bruce Ball. Oh, I think Bruce Ball was worse.
I think Southgate Ball's going to be playing at Old Trafford in a few months.
I mean, Bruce Ball was shocking, and we were battling relegation. Whether Southgate in a way took us into finals, but Steve Bruce, we were just battling relegation every freaking season. I think we should do coffee. If we don't, then we may as well say goodbye to European football in a way. Also, just not winning the title. Man City are just too good. Man City are just unstoppable at the moment.
Oh, certainly are.
Mm-hmm. I don't like Southgate or Brucey Balls. I don't think anyone does.
Coming to Old Trafford very soon. Southgate Ball will be playing at Old Trafford. Southgate Ball.
Before we get to the player ratings, what do you make of this old arbitration about that David Ornstein's come out and said with?
Yeah. For fuck's sake, yeah, man. What? I'm sorry, I'm gone. I'm gone.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, man.
What do we make of the whole Dan Ashworth situation?
Yeah, I feel like it's embarrassing. Ratcliffe should just pay the fucking money and then end of. That's it.
Yeah.
He should just pay the money.
There's our placement by the end of the season. Piss off, Mason. If you're getting it off of Brianers now, Mason. Sam, if you're watching, there could be an
He scored against Chelsea, man. Howie.
Chelsea are shite, Mason. Clearly, Radcliffe told him to do this. The guy who sleeps in his in the words of Tony, the guy who sleeps in his car, what he calls the guy who likes to sleep in his car with his clothes on. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that was him. That's come all this down to this. So there you are. Our problem is we need the money quickly. So if they drag it, it suits them. Yep, absolutely. We're playing hardball. They played hardball with us over Jesse Lingard. So we are doing the same to them with Dan Ashworth. And they're not really liking it.
Yeah, I wonder where they're getting the money from.
Yeah, it has rat written all over it. It's really starting to hate that cockwomble. I can't stand him.
Julie, it's short man syndrome, what he's got.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Ian Fleming for once. Oh,
Man,
yeah.
you should
Oh,
just be.
Andrew.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not for. Oh, well, you got 24 hours, man.
Well, you got 23 and a half. Just to be more accurate. So, there you go. Anyways. Shall we do, you know what then? The play ratings?
I've only seen the highlights.
And do you want me to do them then? Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'm not bothered.
Or if you want to do them, you can be part of them if you want
You
to.
sure?
Yeah, go on.
Fair enough.
Well, go on, and you can kick it off with Dubravka first, Mason.
For what I've seen, with the goals especially, not good enough. I'm going to give him 2. I thought he was shite.
Okay. What's your rating?
2.
2.
Aye.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, I think he's finished. Dubravka's finished. And it was just he's part of the deadwood now for me, and he needs to leave come the end of the season. How does Dubravka get nutmegged as a goalkeeper? Absolutely. Radcliffe on the Newcastle Gummidge. Is Chippers on this week? I've been saving up for 2 Chippers weeks, 2 weeks of Chippers jokes. He should be back tomorrow. Dubs 1, Dubravka 2. Hey, good evening, Clarky. Long time. Hope you're keeping well. Radcliffe, as I said previously, is Shadrach. He said that on John's. Oh, I couldn't stop laughing at that. Dubs a 2, Dubs a 5. Oh, I think Ian's been very generous there. But again, it's your rating, Ian. So give it to Scrotum and Clarky. Again, hopefully Clarky is keeping well.
I hope you're doing well.
Okay, then. Right. Is it back 3 or back 4? But I'll start with Jacob Murphy. And that was one of his poorest for me yesterday, unfortunately. Just nothing seemed to come off. Really, really didn't. It's not his natural position. We know it isn't. But I thought he was very poor for me yesterday. Really, really poor. Murphy, I'm going to give it 2 as well. He was terrible.
Sorry, I can't laugh. I can't laugh. I can't laugh at Björn's. I can't fight. I can't laugh. I can't stop laughing at Björn Vikings comment about shit.
Cliff has been used as a 1 more rag. Murphy a 1. 2. Murphy a 2. Murphy a 1 as well from Mary as well. Murphy has Longstaff in front of him and Kraft to the other side of him. A 1 was Talbot. Good grief. Anyway, back to you, Mason. Emil Kraft.
I'll give him it's the thing is because I only seen the highlights. 'Cause I couldn't get a decent enough.
I thought Kraft was really off his game, unfortunately.
I'll give him a 3. I'll give him a 4.
4 then, okay. Yeah, he wasn't the greatest from Kraft, was it? If you fall some Kraft's 5 for Kraft, we'll probably 3-0 City now.
Fucking hell.
Oh, is it? Oh, no, he's going to Kraft 2 as well.
I did 3-0 forward again.
Fabian Schär, and I thought his passing was stinging yesterday. His passing was rotten yesterday from Fabian Schär. That was terrible. Come on, Fabian is a lot more better than that, and that was very disappointing for me.
For what I've seen, I was just a little bit disappointed with Shaw because he should have.
Sorry, I thought Fabian Schär his passing was stinking yesterday. Fabian Schär, I'm giving a 1. I thought that was shit yesterday. That was absolute shit. His passing was stinking for me yesterday, and he deserves a 1 for me. Kraft 3. Just as a side note, all current comments cannot be used in tomorrow night's show. Share a 3. Worst game from Sheffield. Bruce Ball a 3 as well from Andrew as well. Brighton have gone all rotten all of a sudden to Zerbi. It's ever since I've crashed out of Europe. Last one, Mason. At the back, the defence. Dan Burn.
Yeah, he's all right defensively at times, but I'll just
Again,
come with it.
I think he's partly a fault for one of the goals as well.
I forgot about that. Just with the first goal now. I'll just come with a 4.
Okay, fair enough. Yep.
Gold, Shuttle. Oh God, I can't say it, me.
Right, never not recovered from that. Villa Freshen. We're not going to get any better until we start drinking Mountain Gold. Legit.
The fuck's that?
Oh, you've given a 6-2 there, Brian. If it's one of our defence, you're being very generous. And I'm not recovering from that Villa Freshen. I certainly haven't. Right, into midfield now. Start with Bruno. He tried. He definitely tried for me. And all these people that say Bruno didn't try, go and watch the game back is all I can say. I do respect people's opinions, but do go and watch the game back.
Oh, Judy. Fuck's sake, man.
No, Jesus.
You're getting worse than freaking Mr. Viking there.
Yeah.
And me. And Chippers.
But Bruno, he was definitely one of the bright spots and definitely put himself about yesterday. Bruno, I'm giving a 6. There you go. Bruno, I'm giving a 6.
Bruno's giving a 2.
Maybe should we try PD? 6. Oh, coffee. 2. Wow. Wow. Bruno was 6. Oh, I hope he's changed. He's changed. Okay. Bruno was 6 from Ian as well. Right then. Sorry, Mason.
Oh, please. Shade. 1. Absolutely shade.
Again, second goal slips. Is he going down too easy for the penalty? Why doesn't he pull the trigger? Yeah, I think that's probably enough. Is that enough said, Mason?
Yep.
Spreadsheet legit on me toast. He tried, but when you're around utter dross, what can he do? Well said, Brian. What is he supposed to do when he's got crap players playing Yarram? Not a great awful lot. And I'm sorry, but Longstaff needs, as a player, we need to start looking to that. If offers come in, he goes for me. Crystal Palace performance was good as when Mrs. Cole punched a cloakroom attendant. Oh, nobody can be worse than Chippers. Longstaff for 1, Longstaff for 3, Longstaff for 0. Yeah, there's a lot of 2s coming in for Longstaff. Yeah, he was a passenger throughout the lot of the game, and the second goal just. Oh, how do you? What? Yep. It's funny because he does well to keep on Madison, but the likes of Eze in the midfield just completely overrun him. Well, run a pretty majority of our midfield, but it's just it's not good enough. Ellie Anderson, he tried at times, I suppose. It wasn't the greatest, but I thought he tried for me at times. Hopefully he can find a bright spot again like he has done in the past few games. But it wasn't too bad, I suppose, from Anderson. Well, it wasn't great either. I'd probably say a 4 for Anderson for me. So it was 1, 4, 5. Did you go anywhere today, Mason? I'm sure I saw you.
I went for a walk to Newcastle. Newcastle Eye.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, so that's a free midfield. Anderson 60 was okay. Wasn't the greatest, so I've gone with a 4. Right then, so we'll start the attacking 3. Gordon, Mason?
The times I thought he was running was okay, but not much.
He still was a player that pretty much tried his best, of course.
I was going to give him a 5.
Fair, yep, 5, fair enough. Yep, I think that's been reasonable there. Right, Harvey Barnes, I thought he was shocking yesterday. He was poor for me. That was one of his really poorest I've seen him.
Peter, were you in sports director today? One
No.
Brian.
Nope. That was terrible from Bonds yesterday. There was a chance he could have went for goal, and he decided to be unselfish and try to give it a go, and the attacking threat was gone. Well, it was broken up, unfortunately. Bonds, I think Bonds, I'm going to give it 2. I thought he was woeful yesterday. He was really woeful for me yesterday. Some 6s, some 5s for Gordon, and I definitely wasn't Brian. And ones of the going to 6 anyway. Bonds a 3. Hopefully that's just a one-off for Bonds, because Bonds is still a cracking player. I'd keep him in the side for Saturday, but I think that was just one of his off games for me. That's all I can say. So, last one, Mason. Isaac out the starting 11.
Not much.
They'll try though, I thought.
I thought he tried, but I'll give him a 6.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's 1-6 from Coffee. That's coming as well. Yeah. There was a time he could have looked to have shot. Do you think JD Sports for the Newcastle shits would be cheaper than the club shop? Probably the same price.
Most certainly will.
Store Fitness will probably sell them cheaper, which they normally do. So Ian E6 one from Ian as well. I mean, so there you go. Anyway, get to substitutions now. First substitutions that came on for us was, well, we had 2 at the same time. Callum Wilson came on. He didn't do much for me, unfortunately. Wilson, he's only just come back, so he's going to be feeling a little bit thingy at the moment. So a 4 for Callum Wilson didn't do anything for me, pretty much. Lewis Hall, Mason.
I'll give him a 5.5.
5, okay.
I'll give him a 5. Didn't do much. What I've seen.
Fair enough. Yeah. I've heard rumours of 130 quid. Is that for the new kit, Brian? Or will that be for the players kind of one? All of 5 evening, Wayne. I hope you're well. That's no problem.
Hello.
Wayne. You can always catch up on rewatch. Who are the other substitutions? Richie didn't. Too late for me, so just a standard 5 for Richie. And the last one, Mason, was Joe White. But again,
standard 5.
Yeah, fair enough. Was that the new kit? Wow, I wouldn't say they would charge 130, unless it's for the players one, not just the one we normally get. Do you got his lorry license? Yes, I heard about that. So Wilson a 4 and a 5 as well. Right then. Oh yes, I know who we're going to next. I always keep forgetting to upload the photo. I always keep forgetting to do it. Hey, there we go. Right then. So it's back to me. Referee, Thomas Bramall. Shite. Absolute shit for me. Got the Gordon yellow card completely wrong. That was never a yellow card. Gordon completely won the ball. Ezzy Gordon rolled down as if he's been shot from the stands. Referee 2. Shocking for me. Crap. So yeah. Referee 2. Crap. Absolute crap. Referee minus, I think the referee minus 10, he scored Specsavers. The 2 Mashiza never came out of the stalls. No wonder he was not happy. First time I've seen the negative side. And how? Yep, says Wayne. Absolutely. Would you prefer White or Longstaff in the side and midfield? For me, White should be
White.
given a chance. He can now deliver crosses in the box. It's Adidas, isn't it? You're buying quality, I suppose you are. Okay then, Mason. Fans?
10.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, my lights have gone out. Oh, sorry, I don't know what's happened there. There we go. Yeah, so 10 for the fans. Oh, I don't think anyone saw. So 10 for the fans, yep. You know what we're like. Full house down at the thingy on a Wednesday night, all the way down in southeast London. But still travel just to watch that. And if you like the content, please help Peter Mason with the numbers and likes and subscribe. It helps you stay up to date with the content vids. Thank you. Cheers so much, Mary. Please do.
Thank you very much, Mary.
Fans of 10 as well. Right, last one. Eddie Howe. What could you give Eddie Howe in a way? Because he kept the same lineup because he thought that really worked against Spurs, but it just didn't seem to work yesterday for me, unfortunately, which was very disappointing. But the players really, really didn't show up yesterday, and that was very disappointing. And even Eddie Howe was thingies as well. And now is Eddie Howe starting to question who is now good enough for this team?
Which is surprisingly.
So there you are. 4. I'm going to give a 4 for Eddie Howe. So the players never showed up yesterday. He went with the lineup he thought would have been right, which was the same one against Spurs. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Hammer 1, fans 10, not their fault. PD's channel and watch along 10. Cheers so much, coffee. It's a great watch along. So we've rated them all now. I just want to see an improved performance on Saturday. We are at home. We've got to beat Sheffield United. And all people will. There'll be people coming out and saying, "Oh, give them a chance, otherwise you'll put the nail in the coffin." It doesn't matter. We need points for Europe football next season. That's what we need. And if we don't beat Sheffield United, I think we may as well not bother going into Europe next season. But we need to beat Sheffield United, and we've dropped points against silly teams as well. Dropped silly points against teams who should be beaten. But Saturday, we need to win that. They're going to be trying to go. They'll probably be up for Sheffield United, but we need to win on Saturday. No doubt.
And Ollie McBurney is scoring, people.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
It wasn't, in my opinion, it was the players who would just weren't good enough. PD and Mason at 10. Is the team still playing for Eddie Faison?
It should be. At least we're not Man U, are we?
Well, no. But they still are, but I think Eddie's looking at them and thinks some players need go come the end of the season. The team need the PG Shilajid drink for energy. Sheffield United drawn against Chelsea. If you love the content on here, then why are you? Then why are you? If you don't, then why?
Thank you,
Lawrence. Then why
Thank you.
Want to hit that like and subscribe? Can't see Sheffield United get a goal, but no excuses not to win. I don't think.
Ollie McBurney is scoring.
Don't think Eddie's lost the dressing room yet. I don't think he has. I just think now these players, some of these players. We've now come to that decision. It's like these are not good enough. They are part of the Deadwood side now, and they need rid of when the season finishes. It's time Eddie starts to be ruthless because we cannot keep these players on who are not good enough for this team anymore. There's still a lot of them still in here collecting wages and are just not good enough to play for this club anymore. And there's a lot, and they'll know which players they are. But they've been here too long, in my opinion. Some of these players have been here far too long now. They need moving on. And Eddie Howe is going to have to start playing hardball now with these players who are just not good enough anymore. Really, really aren't good enough anymore. And in a way, that's what has cost us points in some games this season. It really, really has.
Well, it certainly has.
And again, it's really sad to see. But we know these players, some of these players, ever since we've picked up injuries, some of these players have been given that opportunity to see what they can do within this side, but they have not delivered, or they've not delivered enough within this side to be given a chance of staying on, playing for this football club who we support week in, week out. Time to make that decision when the season finishes. All the Deadwood needs to go at the end of the season. Out of contract, in contract, they need to go come the end of the season. And we need to start building a really improved squad for next season as well. We really, really need to. So that's what I've got to say on that now. This is now down to too much Deadwood. That's one of the reasons. It's not probably maybe the biggest reason you could say. But this Deadwood needs to go come the end of the season now. It's been too long, and we need to get rid of it now, unfortunately. The 8-0 helped us in our goal difference. Yeah, it did. But do you think, Mason, what I've just said there is what we need? It needs to happen?
On Saturday, yes.
Well, come the end of the season, all this Deadwood needs out of the side.
Aye. I need to go. And Saturday, people, we are boosting Hollywood when you're scoring. If they're scoring, I'm being topless on Sunday night, mind. I was going to the night, but Peter would probably kick
You're going to get pelters, and I'm going to bring it up on tomorrow night's show, Mason. So
I was going to get pelters if I scored, but he assisted it.
Well, he assisted, but that's different to scoring a goal.
But what's Ollie McBurney scored against Chelsea, man.
Yes, but Chelsea are shite.
They're both scoring. I'm keeping it.
Oh, you better not think it, Mason. I really hope you do not think it on Saturday. Otherwise, you will be getting what's the word? Absolute shit thrown at you.
If they score?
No, or if they don't score.
If they score, I'm going to love it.
If they don't, you're going to get absolutely shit thrown at you.
It's going to be hard. I've got me score in my head.
You're going to get absolute shit thrown at you if you sort it. But no, we need to win on Saturday. It's a win game. It doesn't matter again if it puts Sheffield United in the Championship. We need to win for the points. Ooh, is that the one for Saturday?
Aye.
Well, you're doing a preview tomorrow, Mason, so you can say that then. But
they're scoring. That depends.
I'll give mine on tomorrow on the 8 o'clock show because you're doing a preview tomorrow.
That depends if Brewster's fully fit.
If Brewster's not Premier League quality anyway.
You still score.
No. The 8-0 victory helped us. Oh, I've just read that one. Hey, good evening, Yop Donny. Hope you're well. You'll have to catch up with the remainder of the show because we'll be starting to very much end it soon. So there you go. But yeah, hopefully that was a kick up the arse yesterday. We go again on Saturday. We are at home. St. James's Park will be filled, full house, and we need to see an improvement for Saturday. I believe we will. We should have enough. We definitely should have enough to really, really put the nail in the coffin for the Blades on Saturday, and that'll confirm their relegation back to the Championship. And we need to get those points to get European football. I think, Pete, you meant... Oh, I see what you mean now, Mary. Sorry, I missed it. Last night was more Old Castle than Newcastle. It says Ewan. Absolutely. But, yeah. I just want to see an improved performance for Saturday. We get those points. And just to get European football. It's all about the points for us now to get Europe for come the end of the season, which is what we need. Sheffield United at home, that's 3 points all day long. And then after that is Burnley away. We should be looking to get 3 points down at Turf Moor, but we know our away form has been pretty abysmal this season, or very abysmal, I would say.
Peter, you'll be pleased because two of the Swansea players, ex-Swansea players who play for Burnley are coming out on loan, so I kind of get them to score.
Oh, and Brighton, the last home game, we need a 3 points out of that. Brighton are a bit of a slump, and we need to end the last home game on a high. Man United, we can go and absolutely really beat them. I believe we will. And then the last game is Brentford away, which they're all but safe now. So again, just try and get those points throughout the remaining last games of the season. Oh, I'm still thinking again. What the fuck is going on? So we need to get those points come the end of the season in the last few games, which I believe, hopefully, we really, really should. So there you are. Anyway, so we're going to start to pretty much draw the show to a close. There'll be 2 shows tomorrow. Mason is doing a preview tomorrow because I am fortunately still going to be grafting. So join Mason at 5 o'clock tomorrow for the preview, and whoever he brings on with him, or if he just does the show by himself. But do join Mason at 5 o'clock. He is doing the preview for tomorrow. And
depends if I've got defense if something comes up at the last minute.
Oh, hopefully.
Hopefully not, because we misses it at work tomorrow.
Oh well, but hopefully you see her. Please do join Mason at 5 o'clock tomorrow for the preview, and 8 o'clock. Yes, you know what it is tomorrow night as well.
Aye.
Oh yes.
We're getting fucking pelters. That's what it is.
Yep, the crazy PD's football live show at 8 o'clock. So I'll be back for that one. So yes, get yourselves on for Friday. It's a laugh. It's a banter show. And we just talk about football and show a lot of food picks. And again, we always say now, I make the clear warning now to people, if the show's not for you, do not watch it. But we know it's going to be a absolute crazy, crazy show tomorrow night.
This is for David R, by the way.
Oh, he's just popped up in the chat, I can see. But, yeah, the Crazy PD's football live show is back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So I'll be back for that. But do join Mason tomorrow at 5 o'clock for the match preview. And then Saturday we'll be at the game.
I watch Brenny and Brewster score.
So Saturday will be quick thoughts, it'll be fan reactions, and either on the same night or the next day will be the match review and the player ratings. That's what we so far got coming up throughout the remainder of this week. So first next show is Mason tomorrow for the match preview. So do join him at 5 p.m. for that tomorrow. And then I'll be back at 8 o'clock with Mason for the PD's Crazy Football Live show. So there you go. Let's dive through these comments. And in by everyone, take care of you as well, Julie. All hell breaks loose. It certainly does marry up the Bluebirds. Food picks, terrible food picks, lol. Yep. And current comments are not carried forward. Great show, Pete Mason. Friday double show. Absolutely it is, David. As well, we've had to cram. I know we've had to cram 2 shows on one night tomorrow, but because of the game against Palace, so that's why. So there you are. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight's show, please do remember to hit the thumbs up. It does keep us up those search results on YouTube. Please, of course, if you are brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you really, really enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, smash that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help me the channel grow. And that bell notification that will let you know whenever we're live or when a pre-recorded video does take place as well. So that will notify you what is coming up on the channel throughout the rest of the week as well. And do feel free to donate as well if you want to give something to the channel. And, of course, if you want to become a member for just 99p a month, just hit that join button to become a member. You'll be put into the next prize draw we do on the channel, which I still don't know when it will be yet, but hopefully we'll try and get something sorted as soon as possible, hopefully. So, here you go. I have got a season ticket for... I've got you a season ticket for Celtic, Paul. Peter's always cramming stuff in. Mason loves Celtic and Cardiff. He says thumbs up. Take care, everyone. You as well, Ian. And we'll see you all tomorrow as well. So, yep. So 2 shows tomorrow. First one at 5 o'clock with just Mason or whoever he gets on with. And then I'll be back for the show at 8 o'clock with, as I mentioned, Mason for the Crazy PD's Football Live show. So, there you are. But anyway, guys, we'll see you all later, everyone. Hopefully, it's an improved performance. See you tomorrow. And eat you as well, Joppa Donny. Get this. And So until next tomorrow night, guys, for 2 shows, we'll see you all later, everyone. Good night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the evening. See you all later. Away the lads. Good night, everyone. Take care.
Yeah.